The 2013 XC60 had nothing to distinguish it from the competition in a segment dominated by opulent and established names like the Acura RDX, Audi Q5, and BMW X3 aside from safety, which it inherits from the brand name. Though reliability is not something you relate with premium and complicated vehicles generally, this Volvo does find itself at the back of the pack as quality reliability reports from competent authorities suggest, even though the complaint and recall numbers might appear low in comparison to some of its competitors. This is simply the result of the company's low sales volume at work. So, in comparison to some of the aforementioned rivals, is the 2013 XC60 a good choice? In this video we will cover all the common problems seen on the 2013 Volvo XC60. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Engine problems. The turbocharged T6 engine model has been known to consume oil and also to be noticed to leak oil with mileage, especially from the timing chain covers. Another issue with this engine is cold start misfires, which can be caused by problems with the coil pack or the ignition system. Another issue is knocking when accelerating. Even though the engine, according to Volvo, has previously received one of the prestigious Ward's Top 10 Engine Awards, checking for these problems as preventive maintenance should help you save a lot of money. Transmission problems. Although NHTSA has received only a small number of reports, the 2013 Volvo XC60 is notorious for its transmission problems. This model year's major problems include excessive wear on the needle bearing in the torque converter, lock-up clutch issues, an excessive amount of metal particles in the transmission fluid, and failure of the solenoids that control the flow of oil. The inability to upshift, loss of drive, jerking, slipping, and noises are a few symptoms of transmission problems. The 2013 Volvo XC60 should have routine transmission fluid level and condition checks because a failed unit could require replacement, which is estimated to cost upwards of $3,500. Loss of electrical power. Numerous 2013 Volvo XC60 owners have complained about total loss of cabin electrical power. This might cause the cabin electronics to break down or cause the car to completely stall. Owners who have experienced this problem typically blame faulty battery terminal connections brought on by excessive corrosion or a problem with the high-tension leads, even though the exact cause of the problems has not been officially identified. Water leak. On the 2013 Volvo XC60, water leak from the front windscreen has been a common problem. While some owners have observed visible water dripping from the top of the windshield where the roof console is mounted, other owners have complained that the front footwell is accumulating water without any obvious leaks. The problem has been linked to a lack of adequate sealing or bonding agent, which may have worn off as a result of repeated high-temperature cycles. Airbags issues. A problem with the SRS airbag service urgent warning has been mentioned by numerous 2013 Volvo XC60 owners. Although the manufacturer fixed this problem before sales, some owners have noticed it coming back. It is strongly advised to take the SUV to the closest dealer to have the SRS control unit inspected for recurring module issues, as this problem has been linked to a malfunctioning SRS control unit that intermittently flashes. Recalls. The 2013 Volvo XC60 model year is involved in 3 recalls. The first one concerns SRS control units that are defective. The seatbelt pre-tensioner or inflatable curtain may unintentionally deploy due to a manufacturing flaw in the supplemental restraint system, increasing the risk of injury in the event of a collision. Next recall is about information labels. The incorrect manufacture year was printed on the product identification labels, which prevented the owners from learning about critical recalls and jeopardized the safety of the vehicle. The seatbelt's potential inability to secure the occupant is the final concern. The flexible steel cable that attaches the seatbelt to the front outboard seating positions has a tendency to wear out over time, which increases the risk of injury in the event that the seatbelt fails to secure the occupant in the event of a collision. Should you buy it? A premium midsize SUV called the Volvo XC60 has experienced a steady decline in sales in recent years, with only about 7,000 units leaving dealership lots for the 2013 model year. Despite the fact that the SUV does not have any significant flaws, minor problems like water leaks, squeaks, rattles, and persistent electrical faults, which indicate poor construction and quality control, are a real disappointment for buyers looking for a premium experience given the high base price. The 2013 Volvo XC60 would be difficult for us to recommend given the current predicted reliability ratings, which are merely average or occasionally even below. For the time being, a slightly more expensive Audi Q5 or an Acura RDX should be preferable choices.